Welcome to Here Comes the Boom, a Kentucky basketball recruiting podcast brought to you by KSR and KSR Plus. It is a big official visit weekend for Kentucky basketball. They got 3 official visitors on campus, and we're going to get into all of that. Before we do, go and subscribe to KSR Plus. Go and subscribe to the KSR YouTube channel. And I want to give a shout out to our friend Andy Ludicky at myperfectfranchise.net. Andy is a huge college sports fan and a franchise veteran, having owned multiple franchises and businesses. Using his expertise, he helps others find their American dream through a very thorough consultation and evaluation process. If you are wanting to find a way out of corporate America, wanting a side hustle business, or a way to diversify, reach out to Andy, as he's got a ton of knowledge in this world, and best of all, his services are 100% free to you always. Head to myperfectfranchise.net to learn more, or you can text or call Andy at 404-973-9901. All right, without further ado, let's talk about this weekend. It's Thursday right now. We've already got some guys on campus for official visits, being Christian Collins and Anthony Thompson, and then Cam Williams is coming in. I believe he gets in on Friday. So big official visit weekend. Let's talk about all 3 guys, starting with Christian Collins, who he had his visit date moved a couple of times. He was originally supposed to visit mid-October. That got moved back to early October, and it just kept getting moved back, and now it's September 25th, and he is on campus. He's a 6'8" small forward at a St. John Bosco, playing alongside Taj Ariza over there, another Kentucky target. And Collins, he's got some West Coast schools going after him. I believe he visited Oregon already and USC this fall. He's got offers from UCLA, Arkansas, Alabama, Kansas, a lot of other schools. Duke's involved there. So we'll see what other schools he goes to visit. But USC and Oregon are the 2 other schools that have gotten him on campus. And now Kentucky's getting him on campus. And he gave a really good quote over the summer at Peach Jam saying, Mark Pope is like a proud dad. He coached him during Team USA over the summer. So he's already got some familiarity playing under Mark Pope, and it seems like there's a good relationship there. Now let's talk about Anthony Thompson, who was already scheduled to visit this week. Nothing has changed. He's on campus. Another 6'8" small forward. He's out of Western Reserve in Ohio, and he's ranked as a top 10 player in the class. Rivals has him as the number 5 overall player in the 2026 class. He's someone that Kentucky fans should be familiar with because he's already visited twice. He was at Big Blue Madness last year, and then he was in town for the Florida game. I believe that was in January. So he's been on campus a couple times, but this is his official visit. So this is a big one. And some other schools that I'm hearing with Anthony Thompson are Indiana, Ohio State, and Michigan. He's already visited North Carolina, Ohio State, Michigan, Indiana, and Texas. And I believe he's got maybe 1 or 2 more visits planned. But he's got a big list of schools, and Kentucky has been involved with him for a long time. He plays for Indiana Elite, the same 3 SSB program as Malachi Moreno. So there's some connection there, but we'll have to see how this official visit goes. The last official visitor of the weekend is Cam Williams, who I believe is set to visit from Friday to Sunday. 6'10" power forward out of St. Mary's in Arizona. Plays for the Compton Magic on the AAU circuit on the Adidas 3 SSB. Top 10 player in the class, the number 1 rated power forward in the class. Some other schools coming up with him are Texas, Arizona, Duke. So he's got a lot of schools going after him, but Kentucky, they saw him play over the summer, extended an offer, got an official visit scheduled right away. So they're making him a priority, and I know that Kentucky has been in contact with him very often, going to visit him at his school. So they're making a push for Cam Williams out of Arizona. Those are the 3 official visitors. You can go find Kentucky's full official visit schedule over on the KS board. We've got the full list of when guys are heading on campus, and we've already got plenty of players on campus. One player that was on campus in the summer, Sion Keita, I may be pronouncing that wrong, but he's a 7-foot center with FC Barcelona out in Spain. And one piece of news that we didn't touch on in recent weeks, but we just found out that Kentucky head coach Mark Pope was in to see him early in September. So Pope went out to Spain to go visit with one of the top center prospects in the class. Duke, UConn are two other schools coming up. He visited 6 schools, 6 Blue Bloods in 6 days over the summer. Kansas, Indiana, Kentucky, Duke, UConn, and North Carolina, I think, were the 6. So he had a lot of schools on him, and Kentucky remains in pursuit, going to visit him. So he's a name to watch at the center position. They have 4 center offers out there, including Keita out of FC Barcelona. So he's one player to watch. Final thought is this is probably the biggest weekend that Kentucky's had on the recruiting trail this year, this fall. It's going to be a big one. So be sure to stay tuned to KSR Plus for all the intel after the visits. And this is the biggest weekend probably until Big Blue Madness, which is in a few weeks. So we'll keep you informed on all the players that are going to be visiting for Big Blue Madness. We've already got some official visits lined up. So go and subscribe to KSR Plus, subscribe to the KSR YouTube channel, and we'll see you again soon.